Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Jamil once again. So let's see where market can move and how we can trade for tomorrow. The first things last day we have done discussed if the market going to open in the flat range, we can sell. We can see the quick selling in the market, and the target will be 13,800 level and 13,750. But after opening the flat range market, it has quickly selling till 13,800 round level, and maybe today is the day you may understand the power of the round level. As I'm telling each and every video, round level is very important for the market, and today 14,000 round level and 13,800 level, it was it was definitely support and resistance for the market. And today the whole day, entire day, market was traded in between this range. So this is what I'm saying, the psychological level. If you heard the news that market has closing 13,000 above 30,000, below 14,000, above 14,000, below, so this is kind of like a psychological level. So market need to hold, market need to respect this kind of round level. So let's see why we can let's see how market can move and what we can expect after seeing this candle. It's one thing that come from market was today completely straddle and triangle day. So it's little hard to understand, or it's little hard to predict the market for tomorrow. But you need to keep one thing in mind, that 13,800 down level is going to be very crucial for the market. Today is the day buyer has in the market, so they try to hold this 13,800 round level. So buyer never wanted to close below this range. If any day in this week, if happen that we see a daily time frame candle has closing 13,800 round level, you can sell aggressively in the market, because this is the, if this level is not justified, this is not going to be any valid support for the market. So we can see a selling pressure huge from the top again. So it may look scary scenario for the market, but let the market prove that he is going to do something like. So let's see, for to take a trade we need to switch onto the 15-minute time frame. So it is going to be a smaller time frame as where we can trade. Let's load it be first. So after opening the market, we saw buyer try to go on the higher side, and he take a resistance from 14,000 round level, and he take a first time he tried, then seller sell again, and 13,000 was important level as we talk about in previous video. Then again a buyer try to go on the higher side. The second time seller sell the market again. So the things we have to notice that in our previous video we have also discussed multiple time that support and resistance, if market multiple time hit at the same support and resistance level, chances are very high it will break. Even in the same case for the support, if support multiple time hit it from the top, chances are very high it will be breakdown. So now the things look like similar like that. So this was the support for the market for 30 40,000, that as a round level we can prefer as a support, as a resistance. That market has already two time respect today. So the closing was little retracement. The last 50 minutes, as we saw, that market has been closing at a bullish momentum. So you need to wait for buying in the market to till closing, after let the market open in the flat range. So for example, if market going to open in the flat range, once the market is closing 13,950, you can take a trade. And generally the safe side for the SL is going to be this range, but it's look like a huge SL. If you not prefer to do that, you can easily put a stop loss 13,925. Maybe if it is volatile, then it's little risky to put stop loss here. But let them, if you wanted to take a safe trade, then you need to wait for closing 14,000 level. If you are aggressive, then you can take your first trade by after as soon as it cross 13,950, because buyer are on the market. How we can understand that? The last back-to-back two time buyer tried to go on the higher side for 14,000 round level, but due to the straddle and triangle, market cannot break, so it was on the same range. So we can expect that at the moment it start to closing 13,950, that could be the first sign for buying for the buying signal for you. The moment it will close 13,000 for 14,000 round level up, you can take your trade. And the target will going to be target generally 14,200 level, 14,200 and 14,150. This is going to be your general target for the buying set for tomorrow. This is going to be happen. We will plan if market going to open in the flat range only. Suppose we made a plan for buying, and market had completely opening the gap up, which is our target that we book our profit for 14,150 or 14,200. Then after opening the gap up, then trend will little confused because these are the seller and these are the buyers, so market will become a very big range here. So this is going to be a confusing stage for you, so it's better not to take a trade if market opening the gap up more than 100 and 150. So it is going to be a completely volatile range, so you need to be wait for another day for take a trade after opening the gap up. And let's imagine if market going to open the flat range, then you need to wait one thing that we talk about in daily time frame, that we need a candle closing below 13,800 round level, because buyer never wanted to close below this range. These things that would be a scary scenario, then there is no any important support for the market after closing this range, maybe 13,600. If daily time frame, if you saw, that is support, and 13,500, so it's huge, huge downside level that we are looking for the next support for the market. So this is going to be initial important support for the market. So the moment if after opening the gap down for tomorrow, you need to wait for 50 minute time frame for closing. 50 minute time frame, if market going to closing and you see a price action, you need to wait for the price action, important, because last time buyer was accumulate from here. So you need to see the price action. After seeing the price action, you can confirm that yeah, this is a buyer are not interested in this market again, so we can sell for tomorrow after opening and closing and made a price action. So this kind of moment only you can sell for planning for tomorrow after opening the gap down. So let the market decide where he wants to go, then we will do our plan. This is my own analysis, this is just my own view, this is not a financial advice. Do your own research and take a trade. So let's see which stock we can trade for tomorrow. First stock is Alibaba for I think buying side, yeah, because in 50-minute time frame, if you saw after opening the gap down, it was completely on. It's look like buyer $92 from 92 range, buyer was start to accumulate on the market. So if this range, you need to wait for closing 95. The moment is closing 95, we can see a 98 or 97, 97.50, but market need to open in this range. In between, market need to open, then we can trade. After, if market going to open in the gap up and gap down, we need to ignore, we can plan, we can execute our plan after opening gap up and gap down. Only we will get the best trade after opening the flat range. Then as soon as it cross 95 level, we can planning for buying in the market the 97.50 or 98. So the second stock is going to be for buying also, it is AMD stock, advanced micro device. So the view will be the similar. This stock are little similarly moved as a Nasdaq 100. So uh, if we saw that similarly move little bit similar, that market has moved today as a Nasdaq 100. After opening the flat edge, market was completely was a volatile. So for this buying, you need to wait for closing this 95 range again as Alibaba. So the if market going to open in this range, as soon as it cross, we can buying for the market till 98 or 97.50. So it's look like the same label and same target are coming out, which is Alibaba and advanced micro device. So make sure you do a trade if this range are open in, if market going to open in flat range. In anything above gap up gap down, we don't consider to take a trade, you need to ignore it. And the last trade is for selling, which is a Walmart. Because the Walmart is making completely selling pressure. The way the market is right now is standing on the top side, so it's look scary, but you need to understand the price, the way market is moved. After completely going the higher side is the first retracement, the buyer try to go in the higher side again, but these are the buyer are not able to close previous higher swing, which is seller generally put their SL here. So buyer are start to weak from here. So one day it is whole candle, so I was thinking it may be go on the higher side, but he definitely start closing on the downside. So this is look like initial first stage on the price action. So you can sell in the market, put your stop loss here and sell the market that look like market will going to fall down till 50, 150 or 150 as a round level. So let's see where market is open and do your own research. I'm not saying just to follow me and just follow me and take a trade. Do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. I am just normal. So do your own research, risk your management, risk your money. And I hope you enjoy the video, guys. So subscribe to my channel if you do. I see you in the next